Okay, now we're going to take a look at a very important section. It's the posts section. And if you're making your website for the purpose of having a blog, this is where you're going to create all of your blog posts. So let's take a look at what this looks like. Okay, so I'm in the section called Posts, and you can see there are a few different links here. They're all posts, which shows a list of all the posts that you have, and I just started this this new installation of WordPress, so I just have the Hello World post here, which is a default thing that WordPress puts in for you. So if I mouse over that, you can see there's an edit menu which opens it in full page. Okay, it looks like that. Let me just go back. There's also a quick edit menu which gives you the title box, it gives you the slug box, it gives you the date. If you'd like to change that, it allows you to enter a password or make it private, and it allows you to edit the categories. Let's come over here, and it also allows you to change the status of the tags, comments, and pings, and the status of whether it's published, pending review, or in a draft. And then you can update those changes. Alright, so let's take a look here at the other choices. You have the Add New button. This would be for making a brand new post, and it takes you right into the full screen mode. This is where you would enter your title, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. First blog post, and this is where you would type the body of your text. Okay, great. And as you can see, it really looks very much like a Word document or any other type of web editor that you may have worked with in the past. A lot of the same features. So for example, just go through some of these here. You've got bold, you've got italics. Notice that it's actually putting the HTML code in as I'm doing this, and the reason for that is that I'm actually under the text mode right now. If you want to not see those things, you can actually just click over to the visual mode. Okay, this is for people who are a little bit more visually oriented, and for people who are a little bit less familiar with HTML, you can just work in the visual mode. And it looks essentially like a Word document or an email. Okay, and then if you're more comfortable with HTML, you would just switch over to the text view, and this is where you can see some of the HTML coding. Alright, let's just continue through the list here. We've got the strike through. Okay, so you can use that if you want that. You've got your bullet list, okay, which gives you the option to do that. You've got your numbered list. So these are all handy features to have. I'm just going to click undo. Okay. You've got your quotations. Okay. Undo that, and of course you have left, right, and center. Okay, pretty straightforward. This one is the insert more tag, which is usually for a longer post. If you have a very long body of text and you don't want to see the entire text on a web page, you would use the more tag. So you're doing half of the text, and then someone would click the more button to read the rest of it. Take those out. Okay, this is a nice feature. They call it the distraction-free writing mode. What that means is when you click this, you go into a completely different window where you only see your text and a couple of basic commands here. You don't have all of the other menus on the sides of the screen distracting you, so that's a nice way to do writing without having to see all the other things popping up. And of course you can save that here, and when you're ready to go back to the main WordPress screen, just click exit full screen. Okay, so that's a very handy feature.